My father worked for local dealerships up here, and the only way I could really communicate with him is if we were talking about cars. So cars are in our family DNA, and we've always been passionate about cars, and that's why we have the brands we have. So we love Lexus as a brand because we had the Lexus Solar Coupe, a superb V8 in the 1990s. We really enjoyed driving that car and love the quality of that car. And the 8 or 9 coats of paint which is found on a Lexus, and just the quality of the drive. It's fantastic. The Central Coast is a great location. It's surrounded by 3 large waterways, and in actual fact, one of the complications about the coast is you've got to go around these large waterways to get anywhere. One of the designers of the Central Coast, the town planner, he decided that the highest 7 points in the region, they wouldn't allow buildings. So you've got vegetation on the 7 highest points around our region, and that was developed in the 1970s. So we have clean air, clean water, and beautiful beaches, and we're always surrounded by water. In actual fact, you know, the sort of employee we might get really appreciates that lifestyle. We established this building 4 years ago, and we did an original concept design for a car dealership, and then Lexus, with their architects and their corporate identity, developed and designed this building, which we enjoy the amount of light that it has and the aspect over the valley over here.
We first arrived on site in November 2021 and met with Brad and the team. It was clear from the beginning that Brad has very similar ideals as what we do with MJs. You walk around here and Brad knows everyone by name, so whilst they're a company that is prestige, it still has that very small family-like business.
Well, the highest consumer of our electricity would be the hoist, the car wash, and we have some very large machines next door where they actually manufacture this lighting.
After accessing the full location here at Worthington Lexus, we decided that this building here was the best fit for the 99.6 kilowatt system that Brad and the team decided upon. The main reason for this was the northern aspect, giving them the best productivity that we can achieve for the system.
We wanted to be a bit of a leader in the local community and put solar panel on our buildings. Lexus has had a long association with hybrid technology, and this NX model has 70-kilometre range, and the UX, which is fully electric, has a range of 360 kilometres. I love the thought of not going to another petrol station. The fact that we can charge at work or at home, and our driving is basically sourced from the sun, is one of the reasons why I obtained solar for our buildings. It's a goodwill feeling amongst the staff that our cars have gone to a lot of effort to be environmental, and we're doing the same thing with our buildings as well.
We found when we first met Brad and the team here at Worthington Lexus, they'd done a lot of research in regards to the solar that they thought that they wanted to invest into.
We had a little matrix which we developed. We looked at their experience, the type of work they've completed for this size of facility. We also looked at the fact that they were local, and when I discussed the word experience, they introduced a lot of concepts that were new to us, particularly about shadow over some panels shutting the whole system down, which we didn't want. We want our system to operate whether it's a cloud or not.
We chose Fronius inverter for this installation. We have a very long-standing relationship with Fronius, with over 400 Fronius installed systems. We trust Fronius as an inverter, and we're quite excited to use their brand new to the market Fronius Tauro Eco. We use two 50 kilowatt inverters here, mounted directly to the roof, as they're able to withstand various weather conditions. We could have chose a 100 kilowatt single inverter, but chose for security of system to go with the 250 kilowatts. The Tauro's mounting options were very versatile. We could have brought the inverters down to the ground, but we were very aware that Lexus being a quality location, that to be able to put the full system on the roof out of sight was probably something that was going to be extremely beneficial to Lexus. So the process of setting up for the installation here at Lexus, we were able to engage the tech team from Clenergy to ensure that exactly what we were putting on the roof met with the standards of all of our Clenergy gear. The decision for what mounting system we were going to use here at Lexus was a really easy one. We stuck with our tried and true Clenergy PVezRack flush mount for this particular roof installation. We were also super excited to use Clenergy's brand new to the industry RUNNUR gear for our cable management. We chose the RUNNUR gear for the longevity of the cable management. The RUNNUR gear is a MAC product which will sustain itself throughout the lifetime of the solar system. We installed 240 of the Jinko 415 Tiger panels here at Lexus. We chose the Jinko 415 Tiger panels for this property for multiple reasons. They are a great cost-effective panel, but they have an amazing warranty. They're also very versatile with the types of areas that you can install. And we find that the Jinko team, with their tech support, any questions, any concerns, if we have a tricky installation, that they're more than happy to step up to the plate and back us just as much as we back them. Renewable is obviously the way forward with the world becoming more electrified. It's not too far away before I think majority of the vehicles that are going to be on our road will be electric. With this, it's a great investment into your future to invest into solar. It's great for the planet, it's great investment for your family as well. And us at MJs are committed to being able to provide a solution to anyone from a small homeowner right through to commercial with a customised system that suits their needs now and also in the future.